This object shouldn't exist, but it does, and what it shows should not have been possible at the time. Buried for over 3,000 years on a hill in central Germany, it was not a weapon or a royal treasure. It was a representation of the sky. In 1999, it was uncovered near Nebra. Not by archaeologists, but by illegal metal detectorists. Alongside it were bronze swords, axes, and arm rings. Objects of ceremony, not warfare. What they found vanished into the black market, changing hands in secret hotel room deals for years, until a massive undercover police sting in Switzerland finally recovered it. The looters had actually struck the disc with a pickaxe, completely unaware of the masterpiece they had unearthed. The disc dates back to 1600 BCE, linked to the Unitis culture. It is made of bronze, with carefully applied gold inlays. But the materials tell their own impossible story. The copper came from the Alps. The gold travelled all the way from Cornwall. Evidence of a massive, sophisticated trade network spanning Europe. On its face, a large circular form, interpreted as the sun or full moon. A crescent moon. And a cluster of 7 points, widely identified as the Pleiades. These elements are not decorative. They are an astronomical cheat code. Across ancient cultures, the Pleiades marked critical points in the agricultural year. Because a lunar year is shorter than a solar year, ancient calendars quickly fell out of sync. The disk solved this. It showed that when the Pleiades sat next to a crescent moon of this exact thickness, it was time to add an extra month. It wasn't just a map. It was a Bronze Age calculator. But it was not static. Over generations, gold arcs were added along its edges, marking the exact positions of sunrise and sunset at the solstices, spanning roughly 82 degrees. This was not symbolic, it was precise. Later, a final arc was added along the lower edge, possibly representing the sun's path through the underworld. These modifications prove the disk remained in use for centuries. Adapted, reinterpreted, refined. And then, something changed. At some point, the disk was deliberately buried. Not lost, but placed into the ground. A controlled deposition. A ritual act. Which raises a final, haunting question. Why take an object that encodes the heavens and bury it in the earth? What the Nebra Sky Disk ultimately proves is this. Long before modern science, Bronze Age humans weren't just surviving. They were observing the universe with a genius we are only just beginning to understand.